I just don't know. Flip table. Goodbye. So in regards to... Okay, I need to pick a different game. I'm sorry. This is no fun alone. You shouldn't ask me for a pun, because I'll pack your bags and send you off on your way. That was really bad. We're not going to talk about that. Hello, Struggling Six. My name's Mark. This video should have been uploaded on Wednesday. The theme is random, and I'm upset because my mic audio, for some reason, turned off. And I guess it's because I took a screenshot with Steam. Ah! It's been 11 minutes. I'm glad I checked. God dang it, dude. The theme this week is random, as I've said. And I've just been answering questions on Ask FM. Oh my god. I was originally going to Tabletop Simulator, but it's really boring alone. There's no AIs and stuff. Or there might be, I just didn't see them. Some of the questions I want to recap real quick. I think it was what job would you most like to have? I think definitely working at Pixar or DreamWorks. Oh, I'm gonna die. Can I lock you out? Fools. Oh, okay. I know. I opened the door. I'm gonna die in a few seconds. Just because I really, like, a creative job that I would want is to be an animator, 3D animator, and a storyteller. Ooh, there's a plant in the background. I never noticed that before. This is recording audio, right? Why the butts do I have a hotkey for that? I'm just gonna sit here swinging my sword. Yeah, as an animator, as a creative storyteller, that would be my, I guess, best job to have if someone said, what do you want to do for fun? Partially because you get to see the result, and it gets to have an impact on people if it is a good story to tell, as many Pixar shorts and animations have. I think Inside Out was Pixar, might have been DreamWorks, but How to Train Your Dragon, for example, was DreamWorks animation. That was a large part of my inspiration for wanting to 3D animate, along with other things, but mostly just that movie. I don't know, the expressions you can get through 3D animation, I find are extraordinarily amazing, and I'm a big fan. No. Okay, that's where you put your stuff. Oh, they're going ham, aren't they? They can't knock down doors, can they? I hope not. Other question was, how do you define independence? And this one I said, if you let others' opinions change your own opinion. I use an analogy of wearing a red shirt in the morning and thinking, you know what, maybe people don't like the color red today. Then you lose a bit of your own choice there, and to me that's kind of important in regards to being independent. Making your own choices, not based on others, because you shouldn't make a choice be like, I want to go out and steal this person's computer because I want to. So there's a moral injustice there. But as long as you follow your own morals, I suppose, you don't lose your independence as long as you make your own choices and don't let others impact that. Others' judgment impact that, in a sense. I just realized I have flawed my entire argument with the computer thing. Whoops! Unfortunately, we missed the daytime and me cutting down a bunch of trees. How unfortunate. I don't think my audio captured for when I was screaming at technology, but how many can I hit at once? Oh boy, I'm gonna die. I know it. I just know it. I can't see anything right now. Can I just kill this one? Okay, thank you. Oh, what? This does no damage at all. Oh, there's one coming from the left. Panic in the court. Did I jump over it? Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, no, Seth, don't die. Sorry, where was I? Independence, I think. No, I tried to open up, Terraria. Didn't work. And then I tried to open up Spider-Man. Didn't work. Tried to open up, Cobalt. Didn't work. And then I decided, you know what? I'm gonna restart Steam. Restarted Steam. And I then also decided that, I'm officially making my senior quote. Did you turn it off and turn it back on again? Because that is pretty much exactly what worked for me. So, next question I really liked was, I will get it in a second, hang on. You gotta kill the zombie! Don't hurt me, please. I can only, like, these zombies, I feel like, I mean, obviously they're sprites, so they're not that disgusting. But if they were, like, full out 3D, I know that they would be super disgusting. Something you find hard to stop once you have started. And to my answer, I said anything. And to specify more, stopping becomes doing something else, right? So if you're playing a game, such as Terraria, and you exit it, you are stopping Terraria, however, you are starting something else. You are starting to sit there, or if you open Overwatch, and you are starting to play Overwatch. So in a sense, I see stopping as transitioning from one thing to the next, and I find that very hard for anything. Like, if I'm... The part that's hardest for me for anything is to just get going. Just start. I mean, for example, this video itself, I've had tons of technical difficulties. Yet I'm not stopping because I've already just started doing it. I've said and I'm going to say in this case a lot, but... So in a sense, let's say you're watching a TV show, you can't just like stop in the middle, right? That's kind of weird. You can stop during commercial break, and then you can transition to doing something else a bit easier. For me, like when I'm done with this video, I'm gonna probably meditate for like 20 minutes, and then just start on my assignment that I have to work on. This is a really cheap spot, but hey, it works. And once I start that, I don't really just kind of stop doing it. I most likely can. But I don't have the problem with once I do homework, have a hard time continue on it. Like if I open a book and start taking notes, I'm just gonna crank out the notes until I'm done. Or until I've said like, alright, for notes for this chapter I'm gonna get 10 pages done, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take a break. Watch a video, meditate for 10 minutes, take a nap for half an hour, go get a snack, go get some food, whatever. And then... Whoa, nope. Oh, that could have been really bad. This happened before. Okay. I often feel like I have like some second personality. And I'll be like, alright, you know what, Mark? It's been like, you've been playing Overwatch for like an hour now. Shut it off. Go do something else. And so that stops me, and I just stop. I give it a minute to breathe, whatever, and I transition. Because for me, especially, going from one thing to another is really hard. For example, going from math to something creative, I'm pretty sure it's like right and left brain thing, can be rather difficult because, again, you're going from one way of thinking, which is creative and total imagination, to math, which is logic and I guess some imagination if you want to think about it like that. But that's kind of what I'm getting at. Anyway, I spent long enough on that question. Other questions were really dumb, like what sport do you find most boring? But I like when the ask if I'm thing generates like provoking questions. What talent would you like to have? Singing, I mentioned this. I mean, talent I find is something more innate, more what happens when you kind of when you're born, like you're just given a talent. For example, people with high IQs are given the talent of, I guess, being able to figure things out logically. A lot of people who sing have been able to sing since they were young, and like some didn't take like lessons or whatever. Like my voice is terrible, and I would love to be able to just innately sing. But other things, I feel like programming, you can't really become a natural at programming because it hasn't been around forever, and it's something to learn. Just like, I mean, you learn everything, but that's what I mean. What do you think is the new online trend right now? I honestly don't know. Why 2016 sucked for me. What is in the center of the world? Well, technically, it's a huge ball of nickel. What do you spend most of your money on? I usually save up for stuff. Recently, I guess I feel like I have bought a bunch of stuff just recently. Yes, I have. Oh, that shooting star just nailed that zombie. I recently got a heavy bag or a punching bag to work out on. That was like $200 with the stand and stuff. I also got a speed bag. But it was worth it, most definitely. Just gonna put an obsolete ledge there. Let's just make it symmetrical, shall we? Yeah, I spend most of my money on things that are worth it. I don't really. I guess most of my money in general has been spent. Well, it would be spent on computer software. That's so stupid. But I have a lot of Adobe software that, it's just there. I'm going to move on. I'm going to get some more questions here. Which word do you want everyone to stop using? Just 20 just crossed my mind. I'm just going to skip that one. If you could choose a different time period and place to be born, when and where would it be? Before guns. Because I am anti-gun. Well, not totally anti-gun person, but I don't like to use guns myself, and I'm more of a bow and sword person. So I would like to be placed in a time, in a place where fighting was done with swords and archery. In more olden times, when people spent more times in the woods and exploring the outer regions. But I feel like I would have adapted better to that. However, in this day and age, I'm becoming more involved with computer and the stuff that theoretically isn't there, but it's on the internet. Do you love the world you live in? World is capitalized. I think I answered that in the podcast with Tom. If you could leave tomorrow with a one-way ticket, where would you go? Galapagos Islands. Done. What magic words do you know? Magic, please, and thank you. What is something you find hard? No, I saved that question for, Which movies or books have made a big impact on you? Oh boy, this is a good question. I like this question a lot. I'm currently 12 minutes in, approximately. What movie or book? Movie, How to Train Your Dragon. Has made a huge impact on me wanting to become an animator. Huge. The first movie was great. I explained some 50 facts, but I'm just going to say it real quick. It was great. But then the second movie kind of made the first movie just all context and was great. Oh, cool. Speaking of swords and stuff, I don't need my tombstone. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow, that's okay. I don't... I'm scared. I'm gonna go search for the Desert Temple. Alright, definitely that. Huge impact on me. I guess a more live-action movie that's made a huge impact on me. One is, I just saw it recently, Hacksaw Ridge. Was really good. I really loved it. I saw the idea of it about Desmond Doss, and I was like, I'm gonna love this movie. And I did. I'm trying to think. There definitely are others. I think it's like The Essentials of Caring, with Paul Rudd, I believe. Oh, no. Where was I? Right, Begin Again, or no, not Begin Again. Begin Again was also a really good movie. Caring, because some other people. Begin Again was a really good movie. Again, how other people can have such an impact on your life and how they can have a mutual impact on each other's life. Benefit, positive. Other movies that have greatly impacted me. I think that's it. The first ones that come to mind. But as for books, Ranger's Apprentice was why I wanted to get into archery, and I really love it, both as a form of sport and in a sense meditation, Japanese archery specifically. Another book. Took a look at my bookshelf over here. Unwanted's is kind of it was a really good book. I guess it might have had some little impact on me, but otherwise, I think that's mostly it. A lot of the books I read are either fictional stories or informational books. Like, if Visual Intelligence is a book, I think Amy E. Herman wrote it. It is making me think about everything so much, and I love it. Who is more jealous? Girls? What? Why is that even a question? Which are you? Very fun or just immature? What's the difference? I don't know. That's up for other people to decide. Funniest laugh out loud moment you've encountered today? It's a great question. It's a really good question. I was selling merchandise for my class at a fair today, so nothing really there, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and grab some more. You're stuck between a rock and a hard place, so what are you gonna do? Well, it depends on what that hard place is. If I can punch it open, then I will. But if it's metaphorically, I feel like I answered this, or I've seen this question before at least. I would find a way to get out. If that rock is some kind of obstacle, then I would try to get over it. If it's something that I don't view worth or don't, whatever, just I don't know. I'd get rid of it. Oh, I just realized that I had heat waves. I didn't notice that at first. It's really cool. I'm a fan. That's really good attention to detail. I don't know if that's been there forever, but whatever. Fave sweatpants brand, and they say fave. Okay. What are you obsessed with? I don't really know. I don't really have an answer for that question. Burn the roof of your mouth or get a paper cut in your finger. Paper cut in your finger. Easy any day. I'm going to go for a few more. Would you be happy without money? Right now, yes. However, I mean, if I started without money, like right now, I'm in a happy place. I have a computer, I have friends, I have ways to contact those friends. That's a rough question, because it depends on when. I mean, money can't buy you happiness, but money bought me a computer and has shown me the ways of the internet and has led me to great friends. What is the bravest thing you've ever done? Ooh. I'm just going to go the other direction. What's the bravest thing you've ever... That's a weird question. I have jumped into battle and fought 20 men with my bare hands and lit them all on fire, because that's how friction works. I really can't say. I mean, I do a lot of public speaking, but that doesn't... I think it's the second most popular fear. Well, not popular, but next to death. But I don't have a fear of it, and I kind of enjoy it. I guess going up in front of a lot of people. Who do you follow on Vine? It's dying. Would you prefer to have the power to fly or be invisible? Fly. Technically, to be invisible is a superpower. I mean, depends on how you need to. You can go into a community of people, right, that you don't know yet, and you don't have to talk to anyone, and technically you don't exist to them. I originally wanted to do this video on perspective, and I'm going to quickly mention it. There is a person out there, there are actually several billion people out there that do not exist to me, and therefore theoretically invisible to me. However, even if it was like go invisible, sneak past walls, I would want to fly, because then I could just do a lot of more things. Do you consider yourself a creative person? Yes, I do consider myself more of a logical than creative person, but I do consider myself a creative person at least a little bit. Do you think people are basically bad or basically good? Basically good. I feel like there's a good purpose behind everything. Well, not a good purpose, worldly terms, but some reason why. Whether it be revenge, even if it's a really bad way of taking revenge. This is probably anticlimactic to watch. But we're coming up on 20 minutes now. I don't know. I'm just gonna go for a while. I'm just gonna talk because I'm procrastinating in a sense. Well, also, ooh, 2 gold. Hang on. Yeah, while also being a really cool cat. Did I just say I'm okay? Okay. So, let's go ahead and deposit all this stuff. What's the next question? Name something from the past that you hold on to. Oh, let me start. Do I only have to pick one? Group of friends that I unfortunately lost connection with. Because I was always like, oh, they'll contact me if they ever want to get in touch, or maybe we can all get in touch one day. But some people had an argument. We kind of just lost touch over time. The group chat still exists on Skype. What song lyrics do you love the most? Sanctuary by Paradise. Paradise Fears, I think. Really good. Does your name have a meaning? What is it? Well, when you get it spelled wrong, it means I'm gonna kill you. Sorry. What helps you make the right decision? The influence it has on others. Easy. Not the. Speaking of independence, not the sense that my choice is like if I right decision. Let me think. I'm sorry. This hopefully you're just listening, or if you even are at all, because there's nothing really to watch. If it has a negative impact on others, I'm not gonna make that decision. If it's better for me, for example, going from a certain level class to another level class, if I think it's better for myself, then I will do it. But if doing so had a detrimental impact on other people, then I would definitely not. What does it mean when a girl smiles at a boy? Are you kidding me? They could have said a funny joke. They could like them. They could be friends. They could be smiling. The boy could be sad and they could be smiling to cheer them up. What? Why does it have to be that way too? Okay. What's the worst place you've ever been to? Is this like mental place? I don't know. What is your favorite sound? It's actually in this game. There's. Do I have any mushrooms? I think I have some mushrooms. Oh, this is brilliant. I'll answer the next question. Favorite non-social networking site? WrestlingCrypt.com. No. Obviously that was a joke. Oh, yeah, just do me a bit of damage. Here, wait. Here me some more. Okay, that should be good. Ooh, that's a good question. I guess I don't go that much. Literally one. Perfect. Okay, favorite sound right here. Just, I don't know why, but it's so satisfying. I can't answer that one. I guess news sites count as social networking sites. Did you ever fall asleep in school? Funny story. No, I haven't, but in 7th grade science class in biology, we did an experiment where we could see who could hold their breath the longest. Already know it's going to end terribly. So I was like, I was swimming at the time, so I was like, all right, I'm going to nail this. Like, I can easily hold my breath for like 2 minutes, sitting still, of course. And so we're going, and I raised my hand, and I don't know what happened. I think I like breathed in so much that it like blocked off flow to my brain or something. But it was like that black and white, like statically closing in my eyes. Like, all right, you know what? That'll go away in like a second. And I think it was like less than 3 seconds. All of a sudden, I'm on the ground, and I'm like, what? And my teacher's handing me a cup of water, and I'm like, what happened? Wait, did I, like, where, wait, I'm in science class. Wait, did I fall, I thought I fell asleep in class and fell out of my chair. But apparently, I passed out and had a little spaz in the ground. As I was told. And that itself, weird memory, and I still don't know why that happened. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get out of here. Oh, so close. Can I actually jump out of here? No, okay, I'm going to drown soon. Okay, cool. Yeah, so did I ever fall asleep in class? No. There was one day where I was really close to doing so. Oh my, mountain. Pokemon Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby came out. I woke up I went to bed like 7. Couldn't fall asleep till 9, because sleep schedule stuff. And actually, I have a rope. I'm gonna need to climb this in the future. Yes, this is how physics works, everyone. Yeah, and so it was. Oh, goodness gracious me. And I was close to falling asleep in almost every class because I woke up at like 12 to download it. Went to sleep at like 1, and then it finished. I was like, oh, it's done! And I was just playing it all morning. Anyway, which Disney character would you like to be for a day? That's a tough one. I'm not gonna answer that. Which was your most memorable birthday? Positively or negatively? I'm not gonna answer that one either, because it's a negative one. What's one of your favorite little things to enjoy in life? Chocolate. No, I think contacting other people in general. It's a little thing that is just really simple and can make a very big difference, just to say hi to someone. What is this potion? Okay, cool. What gift would you like to receive on the upcoming holidays? A gift of people's presents. I'm not a huge gift person, for like birthday and stuff. So I usually don't really tell people my birthday, but, yeah. Well, presents as in, like, Presence. What is on the walls of the room you are in? Alright, well, there's a painting from my uncle. There's a whiteboard. There's an old ceiling tile that says, hey, it's ubiquitous, because it's ubiquitous spelt wrong from an old high school class that graduated a while ago that painted ceiling tiles in my English class, and I took one when the English class was being taken down. And some diplomas from all sorts of things. Let's get a few more. It's coming up on 30 minutes, so I'm going to answer this last batch. Give us your best alpaca pun. Whew, did you just ask me for a pun, internet? You shouldn't ask me for a pun, because I'll pack your bags and send you off on your way. That was really bad. We're not going to talk about that. What was the longest car ride you've ever taken? Nowhere. It's like supposed to be like 6-hour drive, but no, it was 9 hours because traffic. And George Washington Memorial Bridge or whatever was under construction. That was fun. What time did you wake up this morning? Well, I went to bed. I really need to like sleep because of this past week, and I went to bed at like I think like 12 probably, and I was planning on sleeping in, but no, I woke up at 6:30 because sleep schedule, and I couldn't fall back asleep. I'm surrounded by 2 crimson biomes. Is this a joke? How would you like to be remembered? As being me. What movie can you watch over and over again? How to Train Your Dragon. 10 out of 10. I'm just enjoying this. If you could be invisible for 1 hour, where would you go and what would you do? I would kind of just spy on people to see what their lives are like. Because, quick perspective thing I wanted to talk about, but didn't know how to form in words. Let's say there was someone in your class who always gets 100 on their test, right? And you're like, how do they do that? To you, they're just simply getting hundreds on their tests. You don't know if they're studying for 5 hours a night for each of those tests. So therefore, for you, it is technically them just getting 100. And I had that issue for such a long time, and finally got over it. By just asking people like, how long do you study for this and stuff, and realizing that there is more to what I see than others see. So just kind of see how those life thing. How does the internet influence your life? Oh, greatly. What is your favorite drink? Chocolate milk. Easy. What apps do you use most on your phone? Twitter. 2 dots. Fun puzzle game. I guess that's it. Google Authenticator. Email, I suppose. Favorite sporting activity? Ha! Sports. Nordic ski. I don't want to stop. I just don't want to stop. If you're still here, hello. Thank you for listening. You know what? I'm gonna stop because this has gone on long enough. I'm gonna blast through these. How long have you lived in your current home? 6 years? What do you think about marriage? I don't really have an opinion on it. If you had to dye your hair and keep the color of the next 5 years, purple. What's your favorite dessert? Apple crisp or apple? What's it called? Either pizza crumble or apple crisp or crumble. Apple crumble, yeah. Or monkey bread, possibly. Would you rather have 50,000 free and clear or $150,000 that is illegal? Free and clear. What was your childhood hero? Who is your hero now? Someone who's inspired me recently is Adam Young, aka Al City. Beginning of the year, he started doing these scores every single month because that's something he'd wanted to do ever since he was 16. Did it totally for free. He sold posters and stuff, but it was something that he just wanted to pursue, and he did it. And he totally did it without much benefit, but just because he wanted to. I mean, he made enough money on whatever, on Fireflies and stuff, but I think that inspired me recently. Childhood hero. I never really had one. That kind of hates. I don't know. What's the last thing you picked up off the ground? I guess not. That's not trash. A box of coffee to give to someone to take home because we had an extra one. What is the most important thing in being a good friend? I think I said honesty earlier. And that's it. That's what I'm going to end off on. Thanks for listening / watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like. YouTube's broken, but it doesn't affect this channel because it's so small, really. I don't know. I'm going to throw some music in the background, I believe. But anyway, thanks for watching and listening. Have a good one. And enjoy yourself.